In this video, we'll focus on a critical aspect of your Mega Sports Camp success: training your volunteers. A well-prepared team is the backbone of a successful VBS, helping to ensure that everything runs smoothly and that every kid has a great experience. Training equips your team with the knowledge, confidence, and skills they need to effectively lead, manage groups, and address the challenges that may arise. It's important that volunteers are aware of when they can make decisions, as well as when and who they need to move those decisions to. If you don't invest time in planning and training with your volunteers before your VBS begins, it will lead to a more stressful week for the camp director, who will be managing chaos and answering more questions on the go. Training doesn't need to be a huge time commitment, but hosting several strategic meetings will make a big difference. Before you begin planning and training with your team, it's important that you gather all the resources they will need. Most of the necessary materials are provided in the starter kit. For example, the rally coach will need the rally guide to begin planning. You will need to order a coach huddle guide for each of your huddle coaches. There is a sample in the starter kit. Head coaches would benefit from the playbook for their sport. These playbooks have drills and activities they can do with their kids. Having everything organized before you meet with any volunteer helps to set the tone for productive planning and training. There are 3 significant planning and training meetings that every Mega Sports Camp should host. The first meeting should be with the rally coach. It's important that the camp director spends time with the rally coach, explaining your expectations for each of the service times. Explain to the rally coach any ways the structure of your VBS may differ from the Mega Sports Camp standard format. Outline the time allotted for each of the rally times and the necessary components you want to be included in each of them. Discuss the additional volunteer roles that need to be recruited to support rally times. Review the rally guide together and then empower the rally coach to begin organizing the logistics for each of the rally times. The second meeting should be with the head coaches for each of the tracks you are offering. This meeting could be with them individually or as a group. The aim of this meeting is to empower them to begin planning their sports or skill sessions for the week. Head coaches should be shown the schedule and told which sessions they will be responsible for leading. Help the head coaches divide their sessions so that there is a dedicated time for kids to learn and practice new skills through drills and games, and times for kids to put those skills to test in fun scrimmages. There are several sports playbooks available from My Healthy Church to support head coaches with drills and activities. If a playbook isn't available for your selected track, then encourage the head coach to begin outlining activities that kids could do in each session. There are lots of coaching resources online, and Pinterest is a great place to find additional activities. Remind head coaches that they will have huddle coaches to support them in teaching skills and leading drills for the kids. Reinforce that the head coaches are responsible to determine and lead the drills and activities. We want kids to leave knowing more about their sport than when they arrived. But most of all, we want them to leave having had a fun and enjoyable time. It's essential that you have a planning and training meeting with all of your volunteers before Mega Sports Camp begins. This is a great opportunity to answer final questions, instill confidence in volunteers, and share vision for the week. Additionally, it's important that safety policies are discussed to ensure kids and volunteers are protected. It's ideal to host this training about a week before the VBS begins so that the information is fresh in each volunteer's mind. The Director Guide provides an outline of how this training can be done. There are 2 videos on the flash drive in your starter kit that can be used to support the training. One of these videos addresses the structure of Mega Sports Camp, and the other specifically addresses the role of huddle coaches. It's important to distribute any necessary information and material in this training, including contact information for key figures and the schedule for the VBS. Be sure to allow time for Q&A and close the training with a short time of prayer for all families and kids you will interact with. Training doesn't end after this session. Keep communication open with your team during the camp. Regular check-ins and providing support as needed will help maintain enthusiasm and ensure everything runs smoothly.